AB on the track, yeah.
All right, we're about to get active. What's up? How y'all doing? It's TK from Profit Takers. I hop on at the top of every week to look at the market, do analytics, figure out what's going on. We also want to find the key levels, see what's going on with the news as well, and then we see what trade setups we can find for the week, and I execute everything live. So let's go ahead and go to TradingView. Give me a second. We want to take a look at the news. We had a couple things we ended out the weekend. Monitor those positions first, but let's see. Okay, so taking a look at the news this week, we got way more volatility than we had last week. What time is this? During the London session, we got Euro news, but that's on Tuesday, so let's see what's going on with what we will have here. All right, so we're starting on US 30, so let's go ahead and break this thing down. Last week we had this bounce right here on the 15-minute. I was looking for a rejection earlier right here at this 236, but price kept moving slightly beneath and then rejected. So right now we need to see how price will respond at this area, if it's going to break above. Let's show you. So we either need to see a break above this level right here or a rejection. Right now it looks like we have a rejection on US 30. We'll know if price breaks this trend line, because right now it's making an uptrend. Okay, so if it breaks this trend line and starts to move to the downside, we could see a fall or continuation in this US 30. It's pretty much on all indices right now. US 30, NAS 100 as well. So what is this? This candle really would tell us a big part of the story, this candle here. So in the market, they have things that they call reversal patterns, and they're real simple patterns to identify. All you have to do is practice looking at it on on a candlestick chart, and you'll get it. But on the line chart, if you see W's or M's, they call those either a double top or a double bottom. Those simple patterns, if you learn how to spot them while trading, you put yourself in a position to be profitable in the market. They also have patterns that looks like this that they call inverse head and shoulders, this one, and a head and shoulders. Now we spot these patterns by understanding what the candlesticks form, but at the top they have an option for you to use a line chart, right? And normally when these patterns form, the market will fall. Let me find one for you. Okay, so right here, let me see, what time frame is that? Right here, we have that pattern. Let me go back to that line chart. So if you look at the line chart right here, you'll see that M, or that double top at the high. As soon as that pattern was formed, price dropped, and in most cases, that's exactly how it responds. So what we want to do is we want to see if that area will get retested, or if US 30 is going to fall and continue to drop from here. Now, when you trade, after you figure out which direction price is going, You make money by not only getting the direction correct, but placing either a buy or a sell. So if we think price will go up, you just simply place a buy. Like this button right here, place a buy, that's it. And another beautiful thing that most people aren't aware of is if the market is falling, you could make money off of that as well. And all you do is place a sell. So when you're trading Forex or futures, it's pretty simple. Options is pretty much the same. Stocks are the only instrument that you have to buy. Well, stocks and crypto, if you're holding coins, that you have to buy and hold long term to profit off your investment. So we got these key levels set. Pretty much we need to see what happens in this area. I'm on a higher time frame because the higher time frames really show you truth. When you start getting into the smaller time frames, you see a lot more noise, and it's harder for people to understand what exactly is going on. So I suggest when you're starting out and you're doing your charting, trying to understand the major trend, trying to identify your major levels, use the higher time frames. Only use the lower time frames to refine your entries. Outside of that, even when monitoring your trades, use the 15 minute, the 30 minutes, sometimes even an hour. It'll keep you from over trading. I guarantee it. All right, so let's go ahead to gold. Gold, we entered the sale last week. Right here on the 4 hour, it also created a double top that just so happened to fall right underneath our 200-day EMA. Now, EMA is an average of the last 200 candles, and it shows you where that move will be with the average of those candles. So this 200-day EMA is moving right above this 4 hour double top. Now what the market normally does is before it makes a breakout, it will retest every area that's available. So after that double top was made, look what was right here, you guys, a double bottom. So price responded to it by testing it, and now it's pulling back. So before I give what I think is going to happen next, let me just show you guys the basics. This is what you want to stick to before you get into any of those major strategies. This is a piece that you need. If price is moving up, you will see higher highs and higher lows being formed no matter what happens in between. Okay, it could be clean or it could be choppy like this. Let me give you an example of choppy. All right, so even if it looks like this, it's still making higher highs and higher lows. The strategy is really complex, will make the fundamentals complex. If you just stick to that, you'll get an understanding. So now that I got that out of the way, let's head back over here. This will be a high. This at the moment is one of our higher lows from this move here, okay? After price retested it, when this area is tested, if it does not make a high that breaks above this one, we will see a continuation in this downtrend and price will make a lower low. So before you get into anything else, if you are not making higher highs, price will break the lows and start making lower lows. So that is it. Once you learn how to identify when the market is moving up, when you have sideways movement or consolidation, or when the market is in a downtrend, you put yourself in a position to win as far as your trades. Because really, consolidation, that is one of the biggest parts of letting you know you're either going to get a continuation or a reversal. And just in case we got somebody new on, when price is moving up and you see it stop like this and then keep going, they call that a continuation or a flag pattern. And it happens the same way when price is moving down, okay? But being able to spot the difference is what'll help you win. All right, so let's go back to this trade setup. We see what we were looking for. We used the line chart to give you guys an example. Now back to the candlesticks. Right now, just looking at these two levels, price is kind of in the 50% range of these two levels. So what we don't want to do is make a habit of taking trades when you're in the middle of two structural levels. Since this is a 4-hour time frame, this is a structural level of resistance, this is a structural level of support. To be safe with your stop loss, you would have to be either above or below your structural levels. So no risk reward that you create for a trade setup in the middle of structure is beneficial for you in the long haul. So let's just wait. We only want to take trades from the highs or the lows. But now what we've done is we put an alert above price right here to let us know if we reach this level, or to let us know if it continues to go down. Like it doesn't reach our double top, we get something like this. Either way, we'll be notified. And that's another gem. If you focus more so on probability versus what you think will happen from the market, you will be able to be in flow is what I meant, and be more reactionary versus attempting to dictate what you think is going to happen. You make a error in your analytics, and now you're so sold on what you thought was going to happen, you just keep losing the same damn trade over and over again. All right, so you set yourself up for a cycle of self-sabotage with shit like that. So figure out what's going to happen if it drops and what's going to happen if it goes up. We already said if it breaks above our double top, then we should see more movement to the upside. How will we take advantage of that? That's the next question. We wait until we get a clear break above this double top, and then once price retests that area, we'll move in the opposite direction. So oftentimes you'll see me do my trade setups, and you'll see a trade going in one direction, either to the upside and the other one to the downside. That's to make me, or to help me remain aware of possibility, so I don't get stuck in what I'm seeing right now. Flexibility is definitely a big key. All right, so let's see what happens with gold. We got those alerts set. We really don't have any news tonight, so we may have consolidation within this area of range until Tuesday, but let's see. What else did we trade? So we traded Euro JPY. We took a buy. Okay, cool. So our Euro JPY buy hit TP1 and TP2. Nice trade. Win. Yeah. All right, so from here, the same thing. Price has been making higher highs. Oh, wrong too. Price has been making higher highs. It broke above this high. And this is our higher low. Let me get back in there. Right now, in this area, we need to see what happens. Again, it's forming consolidation, which is price trading within range or moving sideways. If we get a break above, same concept. We get that retest, I'm adding to this position, okay? If not, there is an area right here by my TP1 that needs to be retested, so I'll monitor it. I either want to see, this or this from this area. So let me set that alert. Yep, so this area that I was taking a look at, this was a significant high that was broken, but it is yet to be retested. In most cases, after price breaks a high, you'll see a retest of that level before continuation. And we also have our 50-day EMA right here traveling underneath that zone, which pretty much gives what they call extra confluence, letting you know that it's a possibility of price falling. Confluence is just multiple forms of confirmation. Okay, so the first thing we saw was price was consolidating, showing a sign of weakness, also showing that we could get a possible pullback. The second thing we noticed was this high right here that was broken. It hasn't been retested. The third thing is our 50-day EMA is right underneath that zone. I'll put those money signs back. It's right underneath that zone, which also shows that it could be a short-term level of support. So we're gonna mark this area with another alert. Okay, this takes us away from staring at the charts. So when I looked at trading, or the skill set of trading as a means to freedom, the one thing that I did not want to do was become a slave to the machine. I entered to escape overworking and overthinking at a damn job, so I definitely didn't want to get on the charts and do the same shit. Okay, so use your alerts, use the higher time frames, so you'll know when you should be looking for impulsive moves, which are moves like this, and they normally happen after you have clear breaks of structure. Okay, so just use your alerts. I guarantee you you'll win more by trading less. What else did we take? Euro CAD. Now, Euro CAD was a swing setup. What time frame was that? So on the higher time frame, 3 hour. Again, we saw double top right at the highs that has yet to be retested. Give me a second, okay, here we go. So we saw that double top that hasn't been retested, and price was right here consolidating for a while. Now, after establishing this level as resistance, we get a clean break above, and from here, I'm trying to see if price will hold. If it does, we'll see a break of this high, and our TP1 will definitely get hit if it holds right here, if anything. But we're looking for a retest of this level using the same simple principle that I just showed you guys. Now, this is the thing. Range can have a wide area, or it can also be tight. Okay, so this would be a micro level of range, while this would be a macro. Both of them are important. Okay, you just need to know how to spot them and be able to properly identify which one you're in, because the macro is always going to take precedence over the micro, always. So keep that in mind. So again, let's just set some alerts. Another thing that I see right here on this 3 hour, we got a double bottom that was just formed. Show you guys on the line chart right here. So we could see a retest of my entry. This is actually my entry right here. We could see a retest of my entry because we got that double bottom right there. I want you guys to test this yourself. Don't take my word for it. Normally when you see a reversal pattern, whether you got a double bottom or a inverse head and shoulders at the lows, price, let me get that out the way. What you'll see before price makes that continuation is a retest. It'll pull back to the right shoulder, then it'll make that move. So you'll see a pullback to that right shoulder, and then it'll make that move. So that's what we're looking for right here. And you know what, we won't be on for long. So what I can do is I can actually show you an example. So right here, that's a double bottom. This one here. This move was price pulling back to retest the right shoulder. After that retest, it went up to make a higher high. You can check any time frame as long as it happens at a major structural level. So listen to that again. As long as it's at a major structural level, whether it's support or resistance, in most cases, they hold true. Now, if you reach resistance and you see a double bottom formed right underneath, in most cases it's about to break through the sky. Same thing for the downside. You get here, price pulls back, and you see this formed right at the lows, it's a chance you'll see a continuation in that downtrend. All right. But this will be it for today. I am going to trade these things during London. I will post the results from the trade setups on my story, as we usually do. For everybody that wants to start, you don't know where to begin, we show you guys how to start your demo accounts, your live accounts. I show you how to place trades, monitor your trades, and also leverage your trade setups properly by giving you a complete trading plan. You guys want to get access to that, head to our website, ProfitTakersEU.com, and get the Trading Essentials bundle. It also comes with a major piece that helped me overcome in the market, and that's our Mindset Series, Structure Breaking. You get a free trial to it. We speak about the true power of your thoughts, beliefs, and actions and how they all create, whether it's helpful or harmful. We also have our 6-week journal. This will help you become more intentional with your words, so you start to speak the results that you want versus the ones that you don't. We have a few books available on Amazon, 6 Steps to Trading with Consistent Results. We also have log books. It is important to log your trades, and not only your trades, but your emotional state in the process of executing, so you will know where your problems lie, so you can implement proper solutions. We also got merch, so you guys support the vision, support the dream, and to join the team, you can get our beginner bundle, upgrade and be tier 2, but always you're only one trade away from living. Why fight to stay the same?
Purchase your tracks